What's up, guys? This is Adrian Jr. of Cincinnati Outdoors, and we're out here at one of my hunting spots right here. I use this hunting spot for a lot of stuff, actually. I trap. There's coyotes out here, rabbits, quail, and dove. And dove season actually just opened, so I got 7.5 shot right here. I'm going to be loading up my shotgun. This is kind of like a scouting trip also. I'm going to be looking for signs of any predators here that I can trap, and also kind of looking for quail and rabbits and stuff. So should be a fun day. If I see quail, I'm gonna shoot him. If I see dove, I'm gonna shoot him. Quail doesn't open for a while, but if I see doves, I'm gonna shoot him, and anything else is just gonna have a freebie today. So let's go see what we can find.
Bunch of quail.
Dang, there's tons of them.
Wow, there's a bunch of them.
Yeah. So we're walking out here at our hunting spot. We just saw a ton of quail. And one way you know there's quail in the area is if you're walking, you hear like little chirps. You can stop and you can look in that direction. You usually see quail. So we're out here, it's kind of like a scouting trip, and we're also looking for dove also. So we just saw probably, how many you say, like 25? Probably about 20, 25.
Yeah.
There was a lot of them. We'll definitely be back out here for them.
I heard something. Did you hear that?
Yeah. This spot looks pretty nice.
We're walking up on a black-tailed jackrabbit. They're unprotected species, but we're gonna let this guy live because we're kind of far from home and don't really feel like skinning out a rabbit right now. He was right here somewhere. There it is.
Right there.
When it's really hot, they don't run far. Running about 15 yards and then he stops. Wow, I've never seen Joshua trees this big before. Look at the size of that Joshua tree. That's amazing.
They're giant ones. So I just bumped one dove so far. We've been walking for a little bit, just bumped one. It just happened way too fast. I wasn't expecting him to jump, so he got away. But this spot's looking great. I mean, we've seen a lot of rabbits, we've seen lots of quail, lots of sign of everything we're wanting to see. So looking like it's gonna be a really good year this year. Let's go see if we can find us a dove though. That's all we want to find today.
Alright, it's starting to get dark. Are you going to get one? What are you thinking?
I think we're gonna get one. When it starts to get dark, they start moving, so.
Look at all these coyote tracks.
And it's all sorts of tracks here.
Quail.
Rabbit, quail, coyote, just about everything.
Alright, I have a feeling we're going to get some. Keep your eyes peeled. Two.
Right at Rashawn.
Two.
They're kind of far. Here they come, no?
No, that's
Are
too
they
far.
landing? They're landing. They landed.
Where?
Right in that valley. I didn't see. He stopped right over there.
Wow, that happened fast.
Yeah. Got one.
I knew we were going to get one.
The other one landed over there. He's somewhere over here. Did you see where he fell?
No. That's not good. Gotta find this guy.
There he is.
Awesome. First dove of the season.
Yep. Yep. First dove of the season. Nice morning dove right here.
Beautiful.
One shot. There's another one down. He landed down there.
One shot, one kill.
It's perfect.
I wasn't fast enough with the camera, but first dove of the season. I'm gonna eat this guy tonight. Let's go get that other one.
Yep. Alright guys, I ended up getting one more right before dark. It's too dark to film now. And we're going home actually, so we're gonna go cook these guys up right now, the first two of the season. It's pretty cool. Walked around quite a bit for these, but the harder you work, the better they taste. Yep, there's two in there, one right below him. You can see his beak. Yep, man, it tastes great. Alright guys, we're back home from our hunting trip. That's what we got from both doves right there. We're actually gonna let these things soak in salt water overnight because it got kind of late, and my mom already had dinner waiting for us, so we're gonna let this soak in salt water overnight in this cup. I actually have a video already on how to clean doves if you guys want to watch it. The link's gonna be up here, so go ahead, check that out if you want to see it. We're gonna let these soak, and we're gonna cook them tomorrow. So gonna put a little bit of cool water in here. You don't need much since there's not much, and I'm gonna grab some salt to put in that. I'm not gonna put in a whole lot of salt because there's only two doves here, so just a little bit will do. Just let that soak overnight. The salt will dissolve in the water, so just throw this in your fridge. And some people let it soak a couple days. We're just gonna let it soak a little bit, and that'll be ready tomorrow. So when I get back home from school, I'm gonna cook those up, and they're gonna be delicious. Alright, so I just came back from school, and I'm gonna check on the doves right here. They soaked overnight in the salt water. And there you go. The salt water helps take out some of the blood and stuff from the meat, so it makes it taste better. So I'm not a pro at cooking these. I'm certainly going to try to cook them pretty good. And no matter what, I'm still going to eat them. So I guess hopefully they turn out good. I'm just going to cut these two doves up right here. I don't have a lot of them, as you guys can tell. If I did, I'd probably wrap them all in bacon and throw them on the grill. But as of right now, I'm going to just make them boneless, and we'll figure out what to do with them. Just kind of like doing the fish, that little bone in the middle, kind of just follow it. It's like filleting a fish, just let the knife do the work. The bone makes like a little Y, so you can just follow it. All the meat should come off like that. I'm going to cut these into a little bit smaller pieces, and I've decided I'm going to saute them with some mushrooms. Just cutting them little sizes, kind of like the size of a mushroom, about the same size. Oh, didn't have the mushrooms I wanted, but we did have some mushrooms, and one of them was just completely moldy. We managed to salvage one, so we're going to use this one to saute with, and it'll work. Just rinse it off real good and everything, and that's going to become food in a couple minutes. This will go in with the dove, and we're going to cook them up. One of the ingredients you're going to need is balsamic vinegar. That's like one of the main ingredients to sauteing the way I'm about to show you guys. We're also going to use some garlic salt. So normally I like to saute mushrooms a lot. This is all I use, balsamic vinegar and garlic salt. But because I'm throwing the doves in there too, I'm going to throw a little bit of butter in there. Not much, just a little bit, kind of to start getting it cooking. So you're going to want to throw the dove in there first because it takes longer than the mushrooms. So there goes the dove. So I'm just throwing in the dove first right here, letting it cook a little bit with this butter. Obviously it takes longer to cook than the mushrooms do, so just gonna cook it a little bit in here, and then I'll throw in the mushrooms with the vinegar and the garlic salt. So these doves right here have only been on here for about 2 minutes, and they're already starting to brown, so it's not gonna be much longer before we add the mushrooms. Well, I lost a piece down there. Now I'm gonna add the mushrooms. They're already pretty much done cooking. So there goes mushrooms. So after I added the balsamic vinegar, I'm going to add some garlic salt. I mean, there's no precise measurements here, it's just all eyeballing it. That looks about right. So that's all you need, and then just mix it up. And the mushrooms will actually shrink down, so what it looks like now, it actually is going to be a little bit less when it's done. So this all is just experimental. And I think I added a little bit too much balsamic vinegar, but I'm still gonna eat it and I'll let you guys know how it tastes. Alright guys, they're done. As you can see, the mushrooms did shrink down a bit. Like I said, they're gonna. And I still think I had a little bit too much balsamic vinegar, but they're done right now. This thing's gonna kind of drain it out a little bit. Alright guys, it's done right here. This is just like a little experimentation cooking, I'll call it, for these doves right here. I usually cook my mushrooms like this, and they turn out pretty good, so I guess we'll see what happens with this dove right here. Dove is known to have like a little bit of a livery taste to it, so I guess let's see how this turns out. Yeah, it still tastes kind of like liver. I mean, this recipe worked out. I mean, it's edible and everything. It's pretty good, but it's not something that I'll be like, it's great. Yeah, so when I figure out a recipe for dove that I think is great, I'll let you guys know for sure. But I'm still gonna eat this all. If you guys made it to the end of this video, I really appreciate it. And if you guys have been watching for a while, you'll notice that maybe you guys noticed that I haven't been posting as much as I would like to in the recent week or two and stuff. And that's because it's just been over summer. It was extremely hot, over 100 degrees every day, so fishing wasn't too good. Hunting, it was hard to go out there in that hot of weather. So a lot of things are actually happening in the near future right now. So I'm going to start picking it back up again, getting more videos to you guys. Thanks for watching. I hope you guys go down there and hit that like button and maybe even the subscribe button if you're new to this channel. And thanks for watching, and I'll see you outdoors.